ASUS is well known for its motherboards, video cards, and of course the EPC, but they're also known for coming out with some of the most interesting notebooks in the market. Today we're happy to have Josh here to talk about a brand new multimedia notebook. It's the L50VN. So welcome back, Josh.
Thank you very much for having me. This is our L50VN. It's our latest 15.4-inch widescreen, do-it-all multimedia notebook.
Well, when you say multimedia, what does that mean and who does it incorporate?
So this notebook has a built-in TV tuner. So it's built into the notebook itself. There's nothing sticking out the side or anything like that. But in order to get the reception, you need an antenna. So we do include this antenna right here that's external. It plugs into this little teeny port on the side over here. So once you plug in the antenna, all you have to do is configure the software to see that there's a TV tuner on board, and it will basically go out and just grab all the programs it can find right out of the air. And a lot of them too are even in HD these days.
It's a perfect design. And speaking of design, why don't you walk us through kind of the form factor of the notebook?
Well, as you can see, this is a 15.4-inch widescreen notebook. The palm rest here is adorned with a leather covering, which is something that's kind of unique to ASUS. It's sort of one of our luxury treatments for our notebooks in that it has a nice, quality feel, sort of a premium look. And it's also actually pretty comfortable for your palms. It's not as hard as plastic, so it actually makes it more comfortable to use. We have a onboard webcam you can actually use you can actually flip it around so you can review the person who's sitting across from you, so it's handy for interviews and stuff. Most of the edge of the chassis here, as well as the top, is like a gunmetal brushed aluminum, so it has that kind of elegant look to it. And then, on top of that, we actually have activity lights that are just a soft white. So there's no bright blue LEDs, nothing that's going to be, like I said, keeping you up at night. Try to keep it very, understated, very elegant.
Josh, when we were talking earlier, you mentioned a feature called Express Gate that I thought was pretty neat. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Express Gate is for those times when you're in a hurry, or you're walking out the door and you're like, oh, I gotta send an email, or I gotta get on the internet really quickly to do this one little thing. You don't want to sit there and wait for Windows to load and all your programs to load. It's just a very time-consuming experience, right? So we've built in a feature called Express Gate, which is basically a quick boot environment. So what you would do is you would say, okay, here I go. I'm gonna press the button. So once you press the button to load into Express Gate, you have to wait about between 8 to 10 seconds or so, and this quick boot environment will load. So now we have access to the internet, we have access to music, online gaming, we have a photo editor, a chat utility, and also Skype is installed too if you want to make a phone call over voice over IP.
Great, Josh. Well, thanks so much for your time and all your information.
Thank you very much.
This is the L50VN. Upgrade your multimedia experience by picking up this notebook from ASUS right now at buy.com.